Hello, every meeting is now streaming live. Hello, everybody. This is Elisha Keating. This is my logo. Hello, Maddie.
Hello,
Maddie's
Eliza.
outside in a storm.
Well, it's just pretty windy right now.
Yeah. So this is an interactive. One question per person, please. Would really like it if you could keep it to one question per person. And what else? What else, Maddie? What else do we need to tell people?
Well, one question. It would be nice if it would be a different question from the ones you've asked for the last 4 months.
For 5 years. And it's not to say that we don't care how you're feeling, because honestly, we know that it's intense for you, but energy doesn't shift that fast for that kind of question in 1 week to the next. It's usually
like
goes,
maybe once a month.
or once every 6 weeks would be better even. That way you might have, there would probably be a chance for energy to shift and change. But energy in relationships, unless it's a miracle, does not change that fast. So,
Yeah, I can't really think of anything else.
okay, so I can tell you what I know about the energy. I think the energy is still bottlenecked. What I've been seeing it as is an inverted funnel. So the energy is coming into the base of the funnel, which is wide, and it's being inverted, and it's squishing a bunch of stuff out. And so all that's coming out the other side is, well, it depends on you, honestly. If you're ready to let go of whatever, it makes your hair look good. But if you're not, you're going to condense your bulb crappie, and it's going to become extremely intense. If you're willing to let it go, you're going to evolve to another level. And I do believe from April 20th forward, we have moved to another level of energy. So you can't take it with you. The fifth dimension,
No.
not vibe with the third dimension.
But that also is the trick too, is to let it go. That's something that I think a lot of people really have. I know I have a hard time letting it go and just letting it be.
But that's the point. That's why the constriction. You're given a chance. Otherwise, your choice will be
I hope my computer doesn't fly away.
to suffer in a lower energy vibration. Well, you have the chance to be in a higher vibration. And that's the whole 90 miles, honestly.
I think I'm going to move in.
I think that's probably a good idea because it looks like you're
I'm
ready
going to
to
mute.
fly.
I will just mute everything. So hang on.
Okay, I'm going to answer my world while you do that because I got an immediate answer. So my world, if you're going on a commercial airline to travel out of the country, how will that go with my fear of heights? I hate to tell you this. Get yourself some calming pills. Maybe if you don't do that, maybe drink a few drinks and do some self-hypnosis, because your reaction to your fear of heights is, it's going to stay there. And I know this because, well, the first time I flew, I was way back. I was like 20, 27, 28. And I was terrified. I locked out. I sat beside a rabbi, and I'm sitting there terrified like this, shaking in my boots. And he talked me through it. I was lucky. My daughter, on the other hand, has flown since she was 3 months old. She hates flying. And it's not getting any better. And she's got 3 kids basically now. So it's either something you can work on and find out why you have a fear of heights, which comes from another lifetime. And if you can clear that up, it should go away. Other than that, you're stuck with it. Use aids. Use stuff to cover your eyes so you can't see and you sleep all the time. Use relaxing pills like vervain. I think it's vervain and lavender, etc., etc. Use any of those things, except that it's probably a scent-free zone, so you want to make sure you can't smell it.
There's also something called Rescue Remedy, I think.
Yeah, Rescue Remedy, and you can buy those in candy form, or you can go to the bar and have a few drinks. And I know a few
Have a
people
few
who've
drinks
done
and
that.
take an Ativan. That's what this girl does.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, I would really like to say no big deal, but yeah, I don't see it going away.
And just really do some deep breathing. Just
Deep
concentrate
into the
on your
belly.
breath. And if you have to hang on to the hand that's sitting next to you, apologize to them in advance, but tell them
They're
that's what I
terrified.
always do. If I grab your hand and squeeze, I apologize now.
Oh, or with your luck out, you get to sit by our rabbi who will talk you through it. And I'm not Jewish. I have never met a rabbi before that day, and I have never met a rabbi since, but I'm so glad he was there.
No kidding.
I can't even remember what he looked like, but he was younger than me, and that's all I know.
Okay, I'm going to have to put you on hold for another 2 seconds. I need to go and put that awning down because I'm sure it's going to fly away.
Yeah. So Maddie lives by the lake, about 7 minutes drive from where I am. I have no wind. She has a lot of wind. But that's the way the valley goes. So the valley goes around in a sort of a circle, not a circle, but a twist. So I'm closer to the mountains. The mountains come this way occasionally, the wind, but mostly it goes along the lake. So she gets a lot more rain and wind and stuff than I do. Good luck with the fear of heights, though, my world, and don't let it stop you from enjoying traveling outside of your country, because that is one of the most exciting things that you can do. Mind expanding. And personally, I love it. I haven't been to Europe since, well, let's see, 37 years. But there's some really great memories. Okay.
Okay, where are we? Are we still in my world?
No, I'm done. I didn't want to
Okay.
go. So A is the next
We
one.
have A. Will I be successful in finding a female on her app who is looking for fun, not a relationship?
Sure, you can always find somebody who's looking for just sex. I personally think that's a waste of time, honestly. And I'll tell anybody who asks, if you're doing it just for sex, go get machines.
Well,
Because
maybe that's all I
part of
was looking for.
yeah, but part of the human relation condition is learning how to have a relationship. If you, and I think psychologists will show this, that if you use pornography, it makes it extremely hard to have a relationship. You can't go from pornography to having a real relationship, because pornography, perfect. Human, not perfect. And we live in an imperfect world. Why waste your time on perfection when you can strive towards perfection? Why waste your time on a mechanical when you can have a real live human being and learn to
Well,
interact? I
unless he's
mean, we're
not
here in
looking.
this. No, that's the thing. Certain people like me were a little old, and we've had relationships and everything. But what I'm trying to say is you're hiding from living if you just want to have sex. And any woman that's not dead in the heart is not going to want to do it. Yeah. And I know what you're saying. And at one time I would have agreed with you. But as I watch people uh, grow over the years, and I see the deficit in the human condition because it's just sex, I realize it's an absolute waste of a human life, your human life, not to have an interaction with a human being. All right, get a machine.
I would
And
say so. I'd say throw something in there. There's always blow up dolls.
well, they have the ones in Japan that are really fabulous now,
I
which
know they're so lifelike you would not even know.
well, some people have married them.
Yes, I've seen that too.
And I'm thinking, okay, that's as weird as somebody marrying a ghost and then divorcing him because he cheated on her.
That's a good one.
Well, but it's true. I watched it. I watched the lady go through this for a couple of years. She married this guy who was a ghost, who was a pirate, and then 2 years later she divorced him because he and he was a ghost. Anyhow,
Boy,
a little bizarre, right? But I think
well, that's a
that's
little out of touch with reality right there.
a little bit. Well, that's the thing, right? We're here to learn. Take time to learn. And maybe all you're going to learn is how to deal with the relationship. Because if you don't want a relationship, there's something in your past that scared the out of you, right? Because everybody wants to connect with or interact with people. People, even damaged people want to interact with people. So go find out what's causing the fear, see if you can deal with it. And
Yeah,
sometimes you can't.
that is it.
Mm,
Um, Angie,
yeah.
hi. Hi, both. Was Tal
Tell.
from the event yesterday attracted to me, and will I see him again?
I got yes and yes. And I can't tell
Quick
you.
and quick.
Yeah. Hey, Joe.
Are you? Was that it? Yes and yes.
Yes and yes. I
Okay.
don't know
Well, when
what to
you
add
said
to
you wanted to get through today, you did. You're not kidding.
that.
Hi, Joe. How are you? Hey, Elijah and Maddie. Elijah, any messages for my guides regarding my next opportunities? Thank you both.
Basically, they're telling me to tell you to take off your training. So it's not a training wheel, it's a, parachute, a training parachute. Take your damn parachute off and jump with both feet. Trust yourself is what they're telling you to do. They're telling me that know when something is good coming your way. You have experienced enough. You have the chance of feeling it to know that it's right. Trust yourself. Take your darn training parachute off. That's what it was. It was a parachute.
Um, is that it?
Yeah, Carol.
Okay. Next, we have Carol. I have trouble letting go as well, Maddie. My question is, will I ever be able to fully love and trust again?
That, of course, depends entirely on you. And the question is, that's not a psychic question, that's a spiritual question. And the spiritual answer, how much work do you want to put into it? How much do you truly want to trust yourself again? Because it's all about self-trust. It has nothing to do with, oh, that person hurt me. It has all to do with, am I going to mess up and choose this wrong again? Because I know I haven't had a relationship since 97. Well, I had 3 young girls and I was not going to bring a guy into that situation. My kids are now in their 30s. And now my excuse is I'm too old.
Well, you are not.
72. I'm not going to share my damn blankets with anybody. But the truth was, for years and years and years, I was afraid I was going to choose the same again. I don't think I would now. In fact, I know I wouldn't. But I'm also at an age where, do I want to change my situation? I'm kind of upset. I kind of like the way it is. You're younger than me. Don't be an idiot. Clear up the self-fear. Find out why you choose to find these idiots, because you're doing it for a reason, and clear it up. So the answer is, it's entirely on you, lady. And I know you're a tough lady. You can do it. I don't know you that well, but looking back on your history, you are strong enough to make this decision and move forward into something really wonderful. All right.
Silver Bangle. Hello, any messages from my mother, please?
Hey, Silver. Let's see. Today is not a good day to ask me questions, because I'm going to tell you the hard, unvarnished truth, the way I see it. And I usually write. My daughter gave me a cup, and it says, I may not always be right, but it's really rare. So my kids tease me about that. Okay, let's see, Silver. So your mom comes in and she's busy. She's a busy lady. She's doing a little bit here and a little bit there, and she's arranging things and just trying to make everything nice for other people. And I think she's just doing that to say, yes, this is your mom. And 99% of the time, what comes through is how much they love you and how pleased they are for you at how you're doing in life. And you may sit there and go, but I'm not doing well in life. But they see different from you. They see the things that really matter. And it seems that outside of jobs, outside of having a house of your own sort of thing, it's important how you're growing and developing. And for that reason, she's very proud of you, pleased with you. And it seems like something new is coming in. It will appear as a slight bump in your road, but it's like if you're going on skateboard, there's a little bump. It'll kind of lift you up in the air, and then you'll land. But what you don't realize is that it's actually changed the direction, and it's a very positive direction. It might be a slight different direction from what you're going, but it's a highly, highly, highly positive direction for you to go in. So yeah, sort of. It feels like good news. Anyhow, I'm done there.
We have Andre M. Good to see you, ladies. Jennifer Schwab. Hello, pretty ladies. Hope you're doing well. Andre M. Your hair looks beautiful today, Maddie. Thank you.
You should have been here when it was blowing around by the wind.
It's wind blown. Taken care of by Mother Nature. Keisha, will my school, California, Sacramento, offer all the classes that I need in the fall semester so that I can graduate at the end of December?
And I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think so. I think there's one of the classes that may have to be taken a different time. I'm not sure about that, but that is at this time. It might be that they will add it later on in this fall session. Check and see what courses they have. Maybe you can take one course in the summer session that they may not offer in the fall session, and you still get to graduate. Because graduating, it doesn't seem to be a big deal. It's just the question you asked, will all the courses you need be there? Okay, good luck.
We have Lily. Hi, Lily. Hi, ladies. How are you today? Do you pick up anything for me, change or something? Thank you.
Change. But for you, Lily, I always get this sense of underlying current of change. I think it's good. I think And I hope this is right. I think you're getting closer to your mate. Things are stirring and shifting in your job. I don't think it's a huge shift and change. It's just not something you're particularly going to enjoy. And it may be that you are meant to go look for another job or meant to go look for another department in your job area, because you should be in a position of being a boss, and I don't think you're there quite yet, and you should be. Okay, good luck with that.
Next, we have Maria Herrera. Hello, Maria. Hello, can I have a message from Spirit? What's coming in the next 2 weeks? Thank you.
What's coming next 2 weeks will bring us into June, right?
Yes, be about the first week of June.
So I think this is where you want to be very calm and very quiet and very centered for those 2 weeks. And I think it might have to do with your son being nervous and stressed out, because if I remember correctly, if I understand correctly, this is his last year and he's graduating. And I think that's going to cause him some stress, because going from, I know what I'm going to do day in and day out for the next 12 years, to I'm done. I'm not sure what to do. I know I'm supposed to go to college and university, but I want to prove I'm a man and do this and do that, but I'm still too immature to make these decisions correctly. I think he's going to be a little bit volatile. So get a rock, put it in your pocket, squeeze the death out of it when he becomes high strung and emotional. And that his high strung and emotional could be going into his room and shutting the door and listening to music, but you know what he's going through, and allow him to go through it. If he asks for help, give it to him. If he doesn't, don't. But set down boundaries and say, this is what you have, what I would like you to do. I want you to go to unit college for the next semester to see that whether you like it or not, because it's a totally different experience. Okay. And make sure you have lots of food on hand. Food always calms the inner beast.
Next, we have Eva De Bruin. I'm not sure if I've pronounced that properly. I apologize. I probably did not.
It might be
Good day.
in it. The J might be a different sound, but I think close to it.
Maybe it could be silent.
Yeah.
Good
No,
day,
but I mean,
ladies.
but I don't know if the J what sound the J makes in the Netherlands.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good day, ladies. I'd like to know what advice my spirit guides have for me for the coming months.
I think it's the same thing for everybody. Dig your feet deep into the fifth dimensional earth. Hang on tight. Let everything go that no longer serves, and don't drown in the energies. That's for everybody. That's a general.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there. Don't drown in the energies.
Yeah, and that's the problem, is a lot of people are drowning in the energies. Though I had a really awesome reading the other day. This young woman messaged me and says, this is what's happening. I go, oh crap. And I talked to her and it was, oh, you got this handled. This is great. There's a Kundalini rising. And people who don't know what they're doing, they can go insane from a Kundalini rising. But she's fine. I was so happy.
That's good.
Yeah, good news. Let me see, Eva. So keep your calm, keep your perspective. Basically, I see a book. I don't know if that's a good choice or not. It might be a specific book that you can write in, or it might be a specific book that, like Rami, Rumi, and his poems, because they always have good messages. Or it could be a highly spiritual book. It could be a book where you lose yourself in it, so you don't have to think about anything. So basically, allow yourself just to be, and like I said, hang on. I think for everybody, it's hang on for dear life. 2025 is going to be better, I promise.
The hands are slipping. There's not much to hang on to anymore.
Well, that might be good. It's the letting go and letting be.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hard part, and that's what everybody is. That's what the squish is. Just give up, and truly give up. And that until people can or do truly give up, life's going to be miserable. Yeah.
Yep. Next we have Rosie. Why am I always itchy all over my skin after I take a shower?
Because the water you have in your shower is contaminated. You can get, no, it's true. You can get these shower things that have
Filters.
filters in them, and I highly recommend you do that. But
And
there is
get some good quality lotion.
yeah, that too. I mean, I would recommend you make your own lotion. I wouldn't recommend you buy it if you
Coconut
can.
oil. Coconut oil is always really good.
Out a castor oil, almond oil. Check it. Reduce.
Jojoba oil, avocado oil is even good. Did you know that when I had breast cancer, I was researching what kind of sunscreens were out there that didn't have chemicals in them. And oddly enough, avocado oil came up as a 14% natural SPF.
I like coconut oil too. That's a mix and match. So
Yeah.
castor oil, olive oil,
And
almond
castor
oil.
oil is really good. It's one of the oils that penetrate the deepest into your body.
Yeah.
So it will target all, put some in your belly button.
Yes.
Because we do
See
have
later.
thousands of nerve endings in your belly button, which carries all of this oil to every part of your body that needs to be
Yeah.
oiled up.
But first of all, get a filter, because there's a lot of chlorine and crap in the water
Well, I've
that
seen one on Facebook that I really like that I might try and order, but it's got crystals. It's got
Oh, yeah.
crystals in it
Crystals
also.
are fabulous. Put crystals in your drinking water. Make sure I recommend quartz crystals
That's
or
what I've got. I've got a quartz crystal in my water bottle.
or these crystals. Where's the other one? This is actually, they're just, these, make sure they're hard crystals, because if you have certain kind of crystals that are soluble in water, they may be toxic and poison. Of course,
Yeah, just
but they're hard.
research.
Yeah, do your research
You're
first.
you're safe with a quartz, with a white, with just a plain quartz crystal.
And I'll tell you, you can tell the difference when you drink the water. You can tell the difference. So if you can get something to filter out the chlorine out of your water, which would make your hair even nicer, and it has crystals in it. You're probably got it.
I should start using this one more. I keep forgetting I have it, but they have these water bottles
Yeah,
that have
those are amazing.
crystal right in it.
Yeah, I had a friend down in Mexico, and he gave me a glass of water, and I took a drink of it, and it says, "Oh, you have quartz in it. It tastes different." I think I blew his mind because he wanted to show off. But you can taste the difference. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck with that.
Let us know. Let us know in the future if our suggestions helped.
Yes.
Andre M., when will I be able to complete my team and resume my passion project and resume
Oh,
my
I
passion
thought I
project?
thought that was resume too, honestly. Andre, I suspect 2025 is your year. This year is a year of chaos, craziness, breaking things down to build up. and it might be later in October, September, October, that things come together for you. But it will be when the energy of 2025 is starting to assert itself. I apologize for that. I wish it was different. And I know people ask me, how's 24 going to be? And I go, 25 is going to be good. And
Well, you know what? They say that the first half of 2024 is supposed to be crap, but the second half is supposed to be great. And I'm not going to believe them.
We haven't, 2024 doesn't actually happen till the equinox, right? The last half of the year. And I think the equinox usually is the 21st.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. I'm going to be a grandmother before then again.
So exciting.
It really is. For me, it is. Yeah.
What's that?
For me, it's very exciting.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. By the 10th, for sure, I will be a grandmother again.
We have Barbara Jackson. Will next year be a good year for me to get off of disability benefits and get a full-time job instead? I know being on disability sucks. I was on it for 17 years, and I tell you,
the things you can and can't do, right? Yeah.
Pardon?
Things you
can't. I don't know how they expect people to live off disability, because it's a pittance of what you should be getting.
Because they don't care.
No, they don't.
If you're not making a living and giving everything to the government and that's 65% in Canada, you are expected to roll over and die. And I know that's probably something I should keep my mouth shut about.
You?
I can be really, that's, now the people who've been on for years with me can see where my daughter gets it from. She tells you the truth and nothing but the truth. Well, it came from me. I'm just usually a little better keeping my mouth shut.
Good job. Carol Peachy, I always agree with you, Elijah. I feel like a blow-up doll at times.
Carol, I love you.
Then we have Tay-Tay. Hi, Tay-Tay. Any messages for me? Thank you.
You sure you want one? Okay, Tay-Tay. Okay, you don't want my message because they're telling me to tell you to get your feet down on the ground. And they actually showed me a bicycle with wheels on the ground and pedaling forward. You spend a lot of time up here. Now take it down to the earth and start using it. Okay? And I told you didn't want my message today.
Eva, again, reminds me of a mug saying, I knew I married Mr. Right. I just didn't know his first name was always.
Oh, I love that, Eva.
That's a good one. Lily, love, just as life takes courage, but people at least can say, I loved and I lived, worth even the pain sometimes. Trust yourself, lady. You deserve the best.
Exactly. We all deserve the best. We really do. And sometimes the best, it means we have to walk through sewer to get to it. I said, I told you it's not a good day for me to do live.
Nothing wrong with being brutally honest every once in a while, you know.
Yeah, I'm usually honest. I'm just very polite about how I say it.
Yeah, that is you. Jennifer Schwab. Hi, Jennifer. Is there any messages from Spirit about what is coming for me? Thank you.
Let's see, Jennifer. Okay, you may not like what I'm about to say, but as soon as you asked, that picture of your mom came in, and it might be that your boundaries are not firm enough right yet, because you're going to have to do what is the right thing to do, maybe not the easiest thing to do, and not care what she has to say, not care what her comments are. Don't have to get rid of her. You just have to not go, oh, that really hurt. You got to go, why did you say that? Makes absolutely no sense to you. Goodbye. Okay, so, and that may not just be your mom. It may be any energy that comes that you allow to get in your space that doesn't save you, that isn't right for you. Don't take anybody else's opinion of you and make it worthwhile. Part of you. Look at yourself and think, is that me? No, that's not me. Goodbye. And that's the only thing that's holding you back right now is your fear that you are not sufficient. So look at yourself in the mirror and say, oh my God, I'm really good, aren't I? Because you are. Okay.
Next, we have Sally. When will my old-time friend Mariella reach out to me? We don't have each other's phone number, but we're friends on TikTok and follow each other.
Reach out to her then with you on TikTok. I think you can do it through TikTok. If she hasn't reached out to you, it's probably because she's not going to. You want to talk to her, talk to her. If she doesn't talk to you back, you
Take
just,
the message.
well, it might be that you have changed so much that she can't connect with you. And that might be the whole 90 miles. She just can't connect with you because you have become a different person. And that's not good or bad. It's simply different, right? Okay.
Next, we have Carol Peachy. Back at you. Princess Nee, what would my guides like me to know, please? Is that a new name?
No, actually, I know I've talked to her before over the years. Okay, you're not enjoying life enough. You're not getting out there and dancing the light fandangle enough. You need to go out and enjoy yourself. You need to go thumb your nose at the world and say, I'm going to have fun. I don't care what society says. You need to be who your inner self says you are, not who the society has told you you are. And you need to listen to that, to who you pray to, and listen to what they have to say to you, because I do believe they're telling you to get out there and follow the path that suits you best, not what other people tell you to do. And if I remember correctly where you're from, that will be extremely hard. Just do it. And that's the truth, because my head is crawling.
Lily Dulo, thank you so much. Carol Peachy, I'm definitely not sharing my blankets either. Eva, brown is fine.
Probably from what I was talking about.
We have Deanna Winchester. Hello.
Hey, Dina.
Deanna, can you tell me what to do about P? He's Sagittarius, I'm assuming that means?
Yep, I think so. P. You know, the first thing that came to me was give him walking papers. And that might not be the right answer, but that's the first thing that came into my mind was give him his bags and tell him to go. What do you get for that, Maddie?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, take your life back.
Yeah, take your life back. Be proud of who you are. You don't need somebody to tell you who you are, because they're going to tell you the wrong answer, because nobody knows you like you know you. Right?
Yep.
And as much as it's nice to have other people know who you are, 99% of the time, they don't know.
Yeah. We have Eva. Thank you, Elijah. I found a book with love poems by Rumi the other day.
Perfect.
Yasmin Fox says, hey. Eva says, I get itchy if I shower too hot and too long. So colder and shorter is what I do. Yes, if you do have water too hot, that will make your skin tighten right up for sure.
And it's not healthy for your skin
No,
anyhow.
no.
It burns. I actually know a woman who fell in the shower and her water was on hot and she was under there for 30 minutes and she ended up dying from skin cancer within a year.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So warm. Warm is good. This was like so it was 60 years ago, but I still remember that story because she always had this Christmas tree that was so decorated you couldn't see any tree. You could just see the decorations. That's why I remember her.
We have Yasmin saying, will it be hard for me working this summer? I'm asking because I'm beginner barman and I'm kind of stressed that I won't be able to do it.
Well, you will be able to do it. If you make a mistake, you go, I'm just new, eh? And
Barman, so is that like a bartender?
I think so. But we're not.
They have fabulous books out there with all kinds of recipes in them. I would get one because I mean, I worked in that industry my whole life, but when it came to bartending, I still needed to have the book to get some of the drinks that I didn't know how to make.
And aren't bartenders basically ears to listen to people complaining about how bit crappy
Yeah.
their lives are?
Yeah, mostly if you can lend an ear and a little bit of advice every once in a while, you'll do just fine.
And if you say, my daughter, when she first started out at her job, she wasn't very good at money because she had who does money now, and she'd go, "I'm sorry, I'm new," and everybody would go, "Oh, that's fine." So just do that. I'm a newbie.
Yeah.
And the more you stress, the harder it's going to be. So don't waste your time.
Yeah, just try to have fun. It's a fun job. It really is.
Except when you have to listen to drunks talking about how horrible their life is. But I'm sure you can get over as long as they
Uh,
put money in the pot. Who cares?
just put a little, like a blind eye, but a blind ear. Just shake your head,
Yeah,
nod.
yeah. That's what I used to do when my ex would phone me. He'd yell at me. I go, uh-huh, and put it down. 5 seconds later, uh-huh, and put it down. That's all you have to do.
Tay makes sense. Yesterday and today, I noticed I have been more grumpy and irritated for no reason. I always forget to ground myself. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Tay. I do that too. And
Remember to
you'd
ground up, not down.
you'd think after years of knowing what I'm supposed to be doing, I still forget. So don't
That's
beat
why
yourself up.
that's why you get a rock and you put it in your pocket.
And also grumpy and irritated. I believe we're still having some X-class flares going on, which are really affecting our energies, our moods, our sleep patterns, everything.
I woke up with a headache this morning. I hardly ever
So
have
did I.
it anymore, but
I did too. I still got it.
yeah, just a tiny bit. And I ate too to make sure. I ate protein. I make my own cottage cheese. I made my own cottage cheese.
Oh, I was going to say I ate protein too. Then I had cottage cheese and yogurt.
Yeah, I didn't have the
Uh,
yolk, just the protein, the
sorry.
cottage cheese.
We have Princess Nee again. I resonate. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Jennifer Schwab says, thank you for the great advice. I was hoping my mom would just leave the energy the way it was with no contact. I feel at peace without her inaccurate judgment on me and my life. I do need to not care
You
what
really,
she or others think of me. I am happier when I don't care and just live my life. We all are, and I can't wait to do that too.
well, you can. It's just people close to us like family. It's harder.
Yeah. Jennifer also says, I'm working on letting others' opinions of me not matter. Their thoughts of me is their problem, not mine. I leave other people alone to live their lives in peace. I want to do the same in peace as well.
And
And
that
yeah,
includes your kids, you know?
I have done that also over, I'm probably guessing probably the last 10 years or so, is let that go about what people think of me. I am who I am. And if you don't like me, oh well, not everybody's going to like you.
Yeah.
And you're not going to like everybody.
And sometimes it's fun when they don't like you. It really is, because then you don't owe them anything, right? And you could, I have to admit, sometimes I like to poke the bear. Just a little bit.
Well, we truly have come to the end of our,
And perfect too, right?
it's pretty close to an hour, about another 10 minutes, but you still have me to go to, so.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Then somebody will come up afterwards, because they always do.
They always seem to do that, yeah.
Okay, let's see what we can find for you.
And you were right on last week, by the way.
Yeah. I was just going to say, you know what you got for last week? I think you got the same thing for this week, because I see you with a big grin on your face.
That's encouraging and something to look forward to.
I don't know if everything will. I need a nail clipper. I don't know if everything will come out roses for you, but the most important thing will come out roses for you. And you may not agree with me what the most important thing is, but did you get your red shoes yet?
No, no, I'm still on the hunt.
Because I see you with red shoes.
Well, I said I do have a pair.
Yeah, but these ones would be the new ones, I think.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
you gotta find them.
I still am on the hunt for those.
Where do you look for them, Intel?
Yeah, wherever I am.
Okay. I don't even know, because I just get mine off Amazon, right? So I
I'd say
don't,
there's not too many places in town that have shoes, I don't think.
and not anymore, no. The only place I know is Walmart, and I don't think you want to buy red shoes from Walmart.
I've looked. They don't have any there either. I
Oh,
went to Winners. I've been to, where else have I gone? Oh, the thrift store. The
well,
thrift store did have a pair of red shoes there, but way the wrong size. And so did Winners. They were perfect, but they're a size 5.
oh, yeah. I don't think I can't say Winners, the thrift store. I don't think you're going to find anything there. If you find something at Walmart, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and I don't,
Well,
I
so it
don't.
sounds like an okay week then.
It does actually. It feels lighter and brighter and shinier, and you're going to spend a lot of time outdoors, which is not psychic. I don't, because that's you spend the summer outdoors anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
We have a storm coming, a big windstorm coming, not the one today. And it's going to make you laugh. I don't know why it's going to make you laugh, because you're trying to go two directions at once, trying to save things. But I see you laughing about it. And what else? Your energy just feels upbeat and positive this week.
Well, I've just made a decision that that's what I need to do. I cannot keep dragging myself down all the time with what ifs and what might be's. And
That's a good choice, because so as my mother taught me, the worst thing that can happen and the best thing that can happen, likely it's going to be in the center. So that's what I taught my kids. Go buy yourself a new dress. Or unless you just bought yourself a new dress.
no,
Because you wear a lot of
well,
dresses in summer, right? You
I
wear,
do.
yeah. So I just see, oh, maybe you're going to, and I can never pronounce it, Canulugians.
Canoeligans.
Yeah, that place.
Canoeligans.
That place, I suspect you should maybe go spend a evening there and have fun with, you must know people who go there, right?
Um, not so much. Not so much these days. I said I can maybe talk Angie into going down for a drink or something.
Well, maybe you don't need to. Maybe you just meet new people because I know you meet people easily.
I
Go
do.
and have fun. Because I know you've had a lot of responsibility, and when that responsibility is lifted for a couple of days, go have fun.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
I'll probably just put on my red shoes and dance around my house.
Well, yeah, with a pretty dress that
With a pretty dress.
yeah, that's something I don't do is put on pretty dresses to dance around the house, but sure makes you feel good, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Carol Peachy, thank you for sharing your wisdom and advice. May you both be blessed with love and abundance.
We
Thank you,
appreciate
Carol,
that.
too.
Yeah. My daughter doesn't work on Monday, which is unusual. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna sleep in. Not that I don't anyhow, but
I couldn't believe we didn't wake up till 20 to 10 today.
really, that's
That's
what,
late.
yeah. We're always awake by 8:39 because Al has to go to work. But when she doesn't, I don't wake up before 10, 11 o'clock.
Well,
I do my best sleeping in the morning.
me too, I think.
Mhm.
Because well, I slept pretty good. I don't think I woke up until my little brat face woke me up this morning outside my door, howling like he's on death's door or something.
Carol says she likes to poke the bear too.
Jennifer says, I'm so happy to have spent some time with you lovely ladies today. It's so nice of you to have given your time and energy to help people. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day and week ahead. You as well, Jennifer. It's
Yeah,
always a pleasure being here. I'm beginning to look at a lot of you as family
we
and
do after a while.
friends
Yeah,
because we've come to know each other, I think, a little bit.
yeah, we do. And Jennifer, I keep feeling a heavy heart around your energy. Can you just visualize taking it out, throwing it out? Because I feel that fear is stopping you from being able to move. It's almost like you put an anchor in your heart, and I'm afraid that we're not going to be able to do it. And that fear of not being able to do it is going to stop you from doing it. So get rid of it.
And I can vouch for that too, because I'm in that same kind of boat, different situation, but
Yeah,
the fear is still holding back what needs to come to me naturally, I think.
exactly. And just allow the universe to sway. Allow the universe to be a hammock. Sometimes it's still, sometimes it's fast, but it's going to look after you. So hopefully. Unless you're the Iranian president, and then they have helicopter accidents. I, I still don't know if he's alive or dead.
Oh, thank you, Carol.
Oh
She
yeah, that's
listens to
cool.
my meditations and she really enjoys them. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
She told me that before too, actually.
Hmm. Jennifer also says, family is a sweet way to explain it. Love you both.
What it is, family. After a
It
while,
is. Well, it does.
on the 22nd, that's that, and another thing. Nicola is going to come on and talk with us. She's going to talk about her energy. And a lot of you know who Nicola is,
Yeah, it'd
especially
be
Jennifer.
nice to see her on here again. Haven't like I said, I do have her on my friends, and every once in a while she pops up, but haven't really talked to her in any kind of depth for a while.
Yeah, me neither. Well, the last 2 years I've been kind of dealing with a lot of annoyances.
That's a good way to put it. Annoyances.
So I guess that's it. And I do think, Maddie, I see a crown on your head. Enjoy it and place it there and be the queen.
You see what? A crown on my head?
I do. It doesn't look like a crown like the Queen of England crown. It looks more like it has little red berries and stuff on it, but it still looks pretty cool.
Oh, I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open for one.
Make one. Make one. That they're better with you make your own anyhow.
Well, I don't know if I'm that talented, but Jennifer says, I have felt a heavy energy the last few days. I wasn't sure what it was. I thought maybe it was sadness or a little depression. I will work on releasing it. I have needed to work on my energy more. Well, it could also be a little bit of sadness and depression, and that just goes with the energies that are going on right now. I feel a little sad and depressed myself.
We are literally moving out of old into new. Do you know any time we move from one place to another where there isn't a little sadness because it's the oldest ending? And so when we move houses, we're always excited to move into a new place, but at the same time, there's a little sadness of leaving behind the old. That's
Yeah.
normal. It's to be expected. We just move forward regardless. Okay, I will never ever say goodbye, so we better do something about that.
Thank you, Elijah. As always, it's enjoyable. I look forward to our days together.
Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it too. Thank you so much, Maddie, for being my moderator. I
You're
couldn't do
very
it
well.
without you. No, I
Oh,
couldn't.
you probably could.
I would I would have people going, "You missed me." Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
You're pretty good.
Yeah, but I would have people saying you missed me and everything. So it's
Well,
much easier when I've got somebody to bounce off and have,
I said it's always enjoyable for me. I really do look forward to our weekly chats.
and we have good charisma together.
We do.
So that helps. Okay, namaste. Bye.
Have a good week, everybody.
And thank you very much. Press button, whatever you're supposed to do. I forget.
All
Thumbs up.
right. Like the thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment, like, hearts.
Yeah.
Do it all.
Hearts. Yeah, they like it all. Okay, thank you. Bye. Oh, lost it.
So she just says we've been getting rid of old stuff in our home, which probably stirred some energy up as well, letting go and releasing.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So it says to assign a new. Okay, cancel that. Let's start again. I press the